All right. Finally, we should be live. Let me know if you guys can't hear me. All right. I think we're live. Okay, we're in. Holy. All right. I had a hell of a time trying to get this all going. It was total nightmare. So my microphone totally crapped out, which is why I probably don't sound as crisp as normal. So I'll have to get that fixed. Um, and then I could not screen record my iPad, and which is why I was a little late. So I apologize, but here we are. I got it figured out. A little frustrating, but I am glad to be here. So um, here's what um, here's what I'm thinking. Welcome, first off, welcome everyone. I'm glad that you guys all decided to come join. Um, So what I have in mind for the daily sketch grind is that every day for an hour, I'm gonna wake up 10 a.m. We're gonna get on here. We're gonna sketch for an hour and then post it in the daily sketch grind Facebook group. And I'll set up an Instagram account as well, I think, and post some of the highlights and tag you and you're working it and stuff. And yeah, the goal is to get better at drawing and to do it together, see each other's work, help each other improve. You can use paper and pencil, you can do it digitally, it's up to you. The rules are for the Facebook group, if you just want to come in and make art with us, you can do whatever you want. But if you're going to be posting in the Facebook group, the rules are that you need to be drawing, so no paintings or 3D sculpting or things like that. Those things are all really cool and I totally support them, but for this, I wanted to focus on drawing and I want to curate the group for specifically that. So drawings only, like I said, it could be digital or paper and pencil. If you're gonna comment on people's stuff, you can totally do that. Just make sure that you are being constructive. You can give criticism, but don't call names, don't be rude. And just don't post like any promotional stuff. You can answer people's questions and provide resources and stuff like that, but don't be posting like ads. And then the last thing is you can do nude drawings. Just make sure it's not like sexually explicit. Besides that, we're good to go. So I'm posting in the chat the link to the Facebook group if you're not already a member of that. There's already a bunch of stuff in the chat, and there's a lot of stuff for me to see. So we're just going to get in, just skimming over the chat really quick. Yeah, I need a new clock. No, I just need to be more prepared, I guess. I don't know. All right, let's get going. Let's jump in. So here's what I was thinking for this week. This week I want, well, what I was gonna do is have my challenge for these drawings to be to draw without erasing. So instead of erasing, I'll just be making new layers. I want to try and get into the habit of drawing without going back and finessing things with my eraser tool. So this week, that's what I'm going to be doing, draw without erasing. And let's see, what would be a fun thing to draw? We got any suggestions? I'm not saying I'll go with it necessarily, but I'm open to suggestions. I'm looking here on my pin board for some inspiration really quick. All right, I think I have a pretty good idea of what I want to paint today. So, all right, let's jump in. Let's jump in now. Taking forever. Okay, so the goal is to not erase. If I erase, call me out because I probably will erase at some point and just not realize it. So let me know if you see me doing that. So I'm starting with, uh, as usual, the rough shapes to block in. Let's see. $22 drawing today. Good job. Yeah, dragon something. Yeah, you know what? Um, good point for pen and paper. No erasing. Here's what I'm gonna do then. I'll up the challenge because I used to draw in ink all the time and never erase. I won't even do new layers. I'm gonna do it all on one layer, so I just have to start out by drawing really light if I want to be able to pull it off. So it's a little bit more fair. It might turn out like garbage. It's been a really long time since I have drawn like this, but we will find out. All right. It's gonna be hard for me to check out all the chat stuff and draw at the same time, so I probably won't be as active in the chat, but you guys can go ahead and talk amongst yourselves while we draw. Next time, I need to look into the copyright stuff, see if I can play music while I do this, because I think that would be a lot nicer to have some music going. But for the time being, go ahead and just enjoy drawing. I don't know if we'll do the candy race for the whole week or just today. I need to kind of figure out. I was planning to be a lot more prepared, but the whole last hour I ended up having to spend just trying to get the stream to work. So tomorrow, I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we do? I was thinking monthly, daily, and possibly weekly. Like February, I think it would be fun to spend the month doing the. What's the monthly challenge that's in drawing challenges in February? I can't remember. There's one, I can't remember what it is. I thought that might be fun. Or like doing the March of Unicorns, stuff like that. And then I don't know. Weekly challenge being, I don't know. We'll see. I'll have to get some more ideas and come back tomorrow. But you know what? We just got to get in there. We got to start. I kept thinking while I was trying to get everything up and running, and I was like having all these problems. I kept thinking, you know what? Screw it. This is super sucky and this is pretty stupid, but I'm just not gonna be able to do it today. It's not working. And the very last thing I tried is what worked, but I was like, I can't just quit. I just barely made a video yesterday about how if you want to be successful, you gotta stop negotiating with yourself, and I gotta make this stream non-negotiable. And the last thing I tried is what worked. Oh shoot, I'm already erasing. I'm undoing. Can't do that. Can't do that. Those are there. They're permanent. This is gonna really give you guys a little bit of insight into how bad at drawing I actually am. Just glancing up at the chat, someone said, "Austin, you said you want to improve. Try something different, not a dragon." And I think that's a valid point. However, that's one of the things I want to improve is my dragons. They're all right. I mean, they're cool, but I really want them to be a lot better and um, a lot more realistic. Like they have a lot more believable anatomy and stuff like that. And so that's one of the things I actually want to work on. And in one of my other videos I did about motivation, one of the things that really help is the one I did with my brother actually, is drawing things that you like and working on things, especially if you're working on the fundamentals, work on them by drawing things that you like to draw because it will help you stay a lot more motivated and get more done than if you're just drawing things you hate. I mean, sometimes maybe you might have to, but I think in a lot of circumstances you don't really. All right. Yeah, I'll definitely have to get some music because I really want to be able to just relax and draw. Just feel so silent unless I'm talking. Let's see. Music would be cool. Can use OBS Studio. I'll have to check that out. It is going to be posted to watch later. It'll be on the YouTube channel. And I'm glad you like the things hanging off the bottom of his jaw. Udemy course, how's it coming along? Yeah, it's going pretty good. I am really going to be spending a lot of time on it this month. Didn't spend as much time on it last month because of the holidays and posting on YouTube every day. But I plan to really sink a lot of time into it this month and try and knock out most of the rest of it. Yeah, it's come along. It's making me have to. There's a lot of stuff that I'm like, this would probably be really valuable to be able to paint, but I don't really know how to paint that. I've never painted that before. But I guess I better learn how to paint it then so that I can provide it. So I've learned actually quite a bit of stuff that I didn't know before so that I could teach it. So it's coming along good. It's been a good learning experience so far. Really trying to keep it light since I can't erase. Oh man, I wish I could erase, but the line is down. The line is down. No going back. No going back now. It really makes you think a lot harder when you can't erase because you have to think ahead of, what is it that you want to put down. You can't just throw things out there. It makes you be a lot more deliberate. And when I use my sketchbook, I pretty much always drew in ink all the time. Um, Very rarely was I actually using pencil. And the reason why I started doing that, the original reason I started doing that was simply because um, I, oh dang it, can't erase, was because I was left-handed and um, my pencil would always smear everywhere when I would write and take notes because I would take like class notes and stuff in my sketchbook. And I hated it. It would get pencil everywhere. It looked terrible whenever I'd write across the page. So I decided to start writing in pen since it didn't smear as much. And I got really good at just not having to erase since I couldn't. Anyone hear the rumors that Hugh Jackman is going to be playing Wolverine in the new Avengers movie? Don't know if it's true, but I really hope so. That would be fantastic. Are the proportions on this really weird and off? Yeah, yeah, they are. If I could erase, would they be fixed? Probably. Can I erase? No, I cannot. All right, I think I can't believe I forgot this, but a really good habit to always start out with when you're drawing is to start off with doing some warm ups and before you actually get in drawing. I feel like as I start out, felt really tight and rough, but I feel like I'm starting to get a flow better. So I think I might use this as my warm up and go ahead and start a new drawing. All right, let's go ahead and turn that off. We're gonna jump in on a new layer. Let's see. What do you think of while you're drawing the form, especially since you can't erase the bulk, shape, perspective, the anatomy, etc.? Yeah, you kind of got to take into account all of those things. Um, like, sorry, let me just give me 1 second. I'm gonna think of what I want to draw next. All right, I think I have an idea. Um, yeah, I'm thinking about the silhouette and the shape, what I want it to kind of look like from the outside. I'm thinking about um, the. Is this cheating? It's not erasing. Um, so I'm thinking about that. I'm thinking about the anatomy. If you watch I put a video up a week or two ago called "Draw Animals, Stop Drawing Animals Like This," where I talk about the basics of anatomy. I'm thinking about those basic forms, especially the chest cavity, the hips, head, the arms, legs. Um, Perspective, only a little bit. Usually, my drawings don't have that extreme of perspective. There's only like a tiny bit of foreshortening most of the time, and oh, I can't erase. And so that's not usually a big issue because things aren't falling back into space a whole lot. Um, but yeah, I don't know. That's mostly what I'm thinking about. I'm not really thinking about the details at that point. That's gonna really mess you up if that's what you're doing. Oops. Call from my brother. Let me turn off my do not disturb mode. There we go. Turn on my do not disturb mode, I suppose, actually. Yeah, like right now, what I'm thinking about is that the perspective is off. I'm thinking, honestly, I know I said no erasing, and I'm still not going to erase because I think it's better to just make a new layer. But for the people who are doing in pencil, I think I am going to start doing new layers on top because um, I don't know. When I normally work, that's how I work, and I feel like I'm really fighting my workflow and holding myself back instead of getting better. I don't know, just feeling like, oh, this isn't actually as productive as it could be because I'm not getting this drawing anywhere where it could be usable because I'm trying to do something that's not actually helping me. So I think that there is value in not erasing. So I'm not going to erase because it gets you in that mindset of just accepting the mistakes and then kind of trying to work it on the next layer instead of getting too focused on the details. I think that's a good habit. But yeah, I think I'm gonna make a new layer. Start drawing on top of that. Sorry, paper people. Um, all right. I'm also going to use a liquify tool because that's another thing I use a lot. And I'm gonna bring my brush size up a little bit. I feel like I'm drawing with a really tiny brush. Yeah, amen, ebb flow. Most important thing is that we show up and get to it. That is the best attitude you could have. show up and start drawing. Oh, I keep erasing. Can't erase. So hard. Such a easy habit because undo tool. Hello from Hungary. How's it going? What time are we at? We got about 15 minutes. All right, so should probably hurry along here. Um, Make sure that after you finished here, you oh, so hard. After you finish, post your stuff um, in the Facebook group. I posted it in the chat further up. I'll post it again here really quick. Post what you did during the hour in the Facebook group. I'm gonna get some prompts going. I think that'll be more fun to all be drawing the same thing. You obviously don't have to, but I think it's fun to compare what everyone's drawing. Yeah, we'll get some prompts up, and then also put it on. If you post it on Instagram with hashtag daily sketch grind or just sketch grind, probably will be fine. Then I will check them out and I'll get an Instagram up and running, start showcasing people's work. So I feel like what you did was especially cool. I'll post it. Probably don't really have enough time to be shading here. So I'm gonna get to just jump to the rest of it. I can at least finish out his body. Yeah, I just feel so rusty, but I'm hoping that by doing this, I'll really feel like I can start to get back into the swing of things, get a lot better. That's the plan, anyways. Hopefully, we'll be able to see each other get better and stuff too. I think it'll be really cool to see people improve. It's crazy how much difference just working at something every single day can make. I've gotten doing pretty good at not erasing for the most part, unless I might have been erasing the whole time and I was just so caught up I wasn't paying attention. I caught it a couple times, but I don't think I was. Give him some nice nasty, wrinkly, saggy looking skin there. And hopefully it would help us draw faster because, yeah, man, an hour's not that long a time. I'm feeling like I could use another 30 minutes on this thing, but I don't think it will help to just extend the time every time. So just gonna take it for what it's worth and do better next time, I guess. Do a quick outline here to really bring out the silhouette. All right. Well, I think that's about as far as we're going to go today. Felt good. Felt good to get drawing. Felt a little stiff. Like I haven't. It's like when you go work out for the first time in a long time. Everything feels stiff. But it's like a good feeling. So I'm excited to do this every day and see where we go. So be sure to post these in the Facebook group. I can't wait to see what you guys came up with. I'm going to post mine in there so you can see. And I'll come up with some sort of a prompt list so that we can start doing more stuff. But yeah, that was fun. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I enjoyed it. I'm just looking over the comments really quick. Glad that you're enjoying the course. What was the number? I'm not sure what you're talking about. So what is the concept of the creature? Some skilled 4 to 6-legged beast? Yeah, I didn't have a particular idea in mind. That's why tomorrow I'm going to go with a prompt so we have something specific. I think drawing with a goal is a little better. Join bit says pending. I'm not sure what's going on. It seems like it's working for. Oh, I gotta accept. Yeah, I gotta accept the group request. Hello everyone. Looks really cool. Are you using any type of references? I'm not using like a photo reference right now, but I've looked at a lot of references before and kind of built up this mental image in my library or mental library in my head of images. So sort of. Oh, what hashtag? What number? All right, yeah. Let me put that in the chat. So do hashtag sketch grind or hashtag one of those two. Either or totally works fine. But yeah, we're gonna end it right here. Otherwise, I'm just gonna keep going at it forever. Okay, one last thing that will help. I think is just grounding it a little bit, putting a little floor in here. I also enjoy doing little background type stuff every now and then, just to give it a little bit more visual interest. I mean, we got a little bit of time. We started late. All right. There we go. Good enough. All right. Done for real. Done for real. Just joined the group. How long will it take for it to stop pending? I don't know. I put it as a public group, but for some reason I have to approve every single request. I don't know if it's because it's a group, but I've been doing it like every 15 minutes past 24 hours so that you guys can get in there as fast as possible. As soon as this is over, I will go approve everyone on there. We could also do a coloring competition for sketch. Could be interesting. Like I said, I want the group to be focused on drawing, the Facebook group. So if you do that, you could post it somewhere. Just don't post it in the group because I want to stay focused on drawing, but not a bad idea. All right. Anyways, thanks, guys. Have a good one. I cannot wait to get back at this again tomorrow and draw some more. So I'll see you guys there. Have a good one.